Can you guess the exact moment that Expedition 33 broke me? This game hit a lot harder than I expected, and it's not just because of the plot twists. Today, my good friend Joda and I are going to be breaking down some of the emotional moments during our playthroughs of Expedition 33 that really just wrecked us. If you've played through the game, you're going to know most of these moments. Let me know your favorite down in the comments, but if you haven't played the game yet, massive spoiler warning right here. We're going to be spoiling a couple of the big twists here. If you haven't played the game, please go play the game first and come back if you would like. These moments deserve to be experienced for the first time, unspoiled. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into the emotional chaos that is Expedition 33.
Obscur pavillon peinture trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur trouble de rature courbera et fait. Clair obscur pavillon peinture trouvera sans elle.
Let's start with a quiet one. There's a moment where Gustav, overwhelmed and breaking down, looks at Lune and says, in as many words, F the mission.
Taking her home.
What? No, we have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
He's not trying to be rebellious, he's scared. He doesn't know how they're gonna finish this. Lune is the one trying to pull him back, to hold him together. And for just a second, we see the cracks in his armor. It's a raw moment that reminds you that these characters aren't just marching towards a goal. They're dragging their fears with them. Every step forward feels heavier. You can see Gustav's exhaustion, not just from the mission, but from pretending he's fine. And in that one line, all the weight he's been carrying slips out. Not about rebelling against the mission, it's about survival when you're emotionally running on fumes.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
They must be Gestrels. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Hey, we're not Nevrons!
For a little lighthearted moment here, this moment caught me completely off guard. You reach the Gestral village expecting another grim or somber stop on the journey, but instead, you find something weirdly joyful. The Gestrals are loud, reckless, and a little unhinged. They love to fight. They treat everything like a challenge or a joke. And yeah, they come off kind of childish, and it's almost like they don't grasp the weight of the world around them. But maybe that's why they stand out. They're the only ones in this world that just seem genuinely happy to be here. They're doing what they love. There's this bizarre, refreshing energy to them. Like they don't carry the same pain as everybody else. It kind of reminded me of the orcs from Warhammer 40k. Chaotic, violent, but somehow the only ones truly free in all of this. And in a game full of grief, that joy feels alien and important.
Wanna throw one more rock?
The others are waiting, but...
You might reach her.
Okay.
Does it really matter?
Well, you know, like I always say, it's not about the rock. It's more about...
This is the moment where the weight of the story crushes you. The party's ambushed, hopelessly outmatched, and Gustav knows it. He doesn't give a speech, he doesn't try to be a hero, he just acts. One last stand to give Mael a chance, and it's brutal. There's no glory in it, no cinematic payoff, just fear, desperation, and the feeling that this wasn't how it was supposed to end. Mael is trapped, Gustav gives everything, and when he dies, it's not just like losing a party member, it's the collapse of the mission's core. The guy who held everything together is gone, and when Renoir raises his weapon towards Mael next, you really believe she's next, until a stranger appears. Verso, silent, sharp, he saves her, but not before the damage is done. Gustav's gone, and nothing feels safe after that.
At the very end of the game, after defeating Renoir once and for all, there's a quiet moment that broke me in a way no boss fight could. Verso steps through a portal and finds a little boy, alone, painting. Verso kneels beside him and says, "You're tired, aren't you?" The boy nods. That boy is Verso, the real Verso, or what's left of him. The last shred of his soul, still painting, still holding this dying canvas of a world together. Earlier in the story, we learned that Verso loved music, but painting, something that was forced on him by his family, and now here he is, alone, exhausted, still painting, because he has to. It's not just sad, it's real. Like watching a version of yourself give up on a dream you never got to choose. That scene didn't just pull emotion, it made me picture this little shred of Verso's soul stuck, painting forever, even though he never wanted to. There's something about that, about being trapped in someone else's dream, that hits a part of me I'm not really sure I have words for.
Then comes the final choice. You're asked either to preserve the canvas with Mael, or destroy it with Verso, and either way, it hurts. If you choose Verso, you wipe out the canvas world completely. That means killing the version of Mael that existed inside it, but it also means saying goodbye to every creature Verso created. Minoko, Eske, the Gestrels, all of them vanish, gone. Verso watches it all collapse. He sees Lune and Ciel succumb to the Gamage, and after all the sacrifice, all the memory, all the pain, there's nothing left to save. In this final scene, we return to the real world. Alicia, Elaine, Renoir, and Clea gather at the grave, the real Verso's grave. One last quiet morning, one last goodbye, and even though the world keeps turning, you're left with that stillness, the feeling that even the world forgets him. You won't.
Well, thanks for sticking with us through that emotional dive. If Expedition 33 hit you as hard as it hit us, go ahead and drop your favorite story moments below. It could be painful, it could be funny, it could be whatever you want it to be. We'd love to hear what stuck with you. If you got something out of this video, consider subscribing to both of our channels. Once again, big thank you to my friend Joda here. Congrats on reaching 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to catch you soon real quick here. But it really helps out more than you guys know, the subscribers. It's free. I'd appreciate all the likes on the video and everything like that as well. More deep dives, retrospectives, and heartbreak are coming your way soon. Till then, take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time.